All right, good evening. You are welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3 Timpers Trade Academy. My name is Dele Ayemibo. We continue our conversation on the what, the why, and how to export to Nigeria under the AFCFTA. And this evening, I want to talk about part 36. And in part 36, I'm focusing on the available option in SONCAP import process. The available options in SONCAP import process. The available options in SONCAP import process. What are the options available in the SONCAP import process? What are the options available in the SONCAP import process? What are the options available? The SONCAP import process is not without options. Before I talk about the option, let me talk about the benefit first. Why did the government come up with the idea of SONCAP? Or the electronic SONCAP, as it were? The less time spent for compliance to some requirement for import result in seamless trade process. The less time spent. These are not my words. These are not my words. These are the words of an official of SON. I picked them word for word. The less time spent. Maybe compared to what it was before. Maybe compared to what it was before. Because in my opinion, I don't think the time spent is less. Personal opinion, that's opinion of Dele. Not even opinion of 3 Timpers, this is opinion of Dele Ayemibo. Oh, the less time spent. So I don't think less time is spent. I don't think so. I think more time is spent because of the process. I don't have issue with the process because they've given option to make it faster. So when I go through the different routes today, available options, they have option A, B, and C, or route A, B, and C to process SONCAP. So this option that the government have made available, in my opinion, makes it easy or possible to say, okay, fine, we will be able to probably spend less time. All right, number 2, protecting consumer from substandard product by ensuring that only goods that pass through SONCAP is allowed into the country. Perfect. I agree with that 100%. Perfect. I agree with that 100%. Perfect. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Perfect. The idea is to protect. And if you look at the process very well, it's designed in such a way that if it is followed through and well monitored, there is no reason why I should be getting low-grade good delivered to me in Nigeria. There is no reason why. If I'm getting low-grade good delivered to me in Nigeria, it will be because someone have not done something right. It will be because the government has not done what it needs to do in terms of monitoring the process and enforcement of the regulation. This is SONCAP certificate program give assurance that all documents submitted into the custom system called NICES, Nigeria Custom Information Platform or Information Service, have reviewed and verified by SON, thus eliminating documentary fraud. It is assumed that any document submitted on NICES has been reviewed and verified by SON. Has been reviewed and verified by SON. That is the assumption. That is the assumption. But you and I know. But you and I know that that is not always the case, even though that is the assumption. Source of authentic data for consignment imported into the country. Yes. The fact that we are now having it automated, electronic. Wow. For those that are listening to me, I understand a tanker had fallen at Otedola Bridge, although there's no fire yet, and it's causing traffic. A tanker has fallen at Otedola Bridge. For those that are in Lagos, Nigeria, it's unfortunate we've had these incidents. Is it last year we had this kind of incidents, and we're having a repeat of that again? But thank God there's no fire. Let's hope that the people will be able to curtail those issues. So this process is giving us source of authentic data, and that's important. The fact that now we have everything done online, can make us to trust reasonably. It can make us to reasonably trust any information. It can make us to reasonably trust any information. Remember, every information also feed into the Nigeria Integrated Custom Information System. That's NICES. Nigeria Integrated Custom Information System. Adewale, I just got the news a while ago. It just flashed. All these pop-up news from all these newspaper companies. It improves synergy among government regulatory agencies. Synergies among government regulatory agencies. I'm not part of the government regulatory agencies, so I can't really talk more about that. But let me go to what I want to discuss today. What I want to discuss today is the root. Their root now. This is what SON has done. SON, having realized that the step-by-step process I discussed earlier, SON, having realized that anybody that will go through that process might have some delays that will not be palatable to such a company. So what did SON do? SON decided to ensure that if I'm a regular importer, I don't need to go through all the import processes. After all, I import regularly. Or if I'm a manufacturer abroad, and I have strategically positioned myself to target Nigeria market as one of my major markets. SON is of the opinion that if you are like that, you don't need to go through this long route. It's a long route, no doubt. And I must commend SON for this initiative. For me, it shows that they are sensitive to the plight of their users. It means that they are sensitive to the plight of their users. And that must be commended. Remember, this program is not to just indict people or say, it's to educate people and to also give credit when credit is due to the same government agency we yab every now and then. When they do what we don't like, we say what we think is necessary for them to make necessary correction. But when they do what is right, I think it's just fair. I think it's just fair. I think it's just fair to commend what they are doing. I think it's just fair to commend what they are doing. I'm trying to do something now. I'm trying to paste that, I could not do that in the morning. For one strange reason, it just kept me. For one strange reason, it didn't even occur to me to do it. Because I'm going to be using it. I'm going to drop it on a link on my conversation, the conversation I'm having right now. I'm going to drop a link on it. But basically what I'm doing right now is that process 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That process is about 14 stages. That process is about 14 stages. That's the step-by-step process in SONCAP. It's about 14 stages. So what has happened is this. What has happened is this. I'm dropping that SONCAP process on WhatsApp. Sorry, not WhatsApp, on internet, on my Facebook page. So that anyone listening to the video or watching the video will be able to see the step-by-step SONCAP process. And then, so that when I'm explaining what I want to explain now, maybe it will make some sense to you. Maybe to make some sense to you what exactly I'm trying to do. Because like I said, what the government have done is to divide the process into 3 routes. What has the route done exactly? The 3 routes has made it possible for me as an exporter not to worry so much. Sorry, as an importer, not to worry so much about the fact that I'm going to have to do this process again and again and again and again anytime I need to do importation. It will be necessary for me to do that. It will be necessary for me to do that because this step-by-step import process in Nigeria has been divided into different options. And like I said, the first option is option A, the second option is option B, the third option is option C. Each of the options is divided into product status, validity of the product certificate, number of shipment that can be done, criteria for getting the route, elevation, beneficiary, inspection for SONCAP, product certificate fees, SONCAP certificate fees. So what I'm going to do is to take you through each of these step-by-step process. What I'm going to do is take you through each of these routes rather. And you'll be able to appreciate the differences. So if I'm a first timer, I'm importing for the first time, or I'm importing for myself, I'm not even a regular importer, I'm importing for myself for my own consumption, I will definitely have to go through route A. Because I'm importing for the first time, I'm not just importing for the first time, I'm importing for myself. So either I'm importing for the first time or I'm importing for myself. All of us will go through the same challenge. Route A. Why? Route A is designed for individuals that are new to this process in its entirety. Route A is designed for individuals that are new to this process in its entirety. And with Route A, an individual can go through all the delays. But because you are not a regular importer, that should not be a worry. Because you are not a regular importer. If you're a regular importer, that would be unfair. The process will be grossly inefficient. But look at the way it works. Route A, product status is unregistered. Route A, product status is unregistered. When you are issued that product certificate, it is valid for 6 months if you are in Route A. You can only use it for one shipment. You will only get it when your good has been tested and is compliant. It is the lowest level, so there's no elevation. That's the lowest level. It can be issued to an exporter or supplier, not any exporter or supplier. The exporter can be a manufacturer, it can be a middleman, but if you are exporter or supplier, you have given to you. Because there's another one that can only be given to manufacturers. So if I'm the manufacturer and the one exporting the item, they can give it to me. But the SONCAP inspection, which is the second leg of inspection, will be done every time I do my shipment. The second leg of inspection will be done every time I do my shipment. The second leg of inspection will be done every time I do my shipment. Second leg, every time. So if I do 5 shipments, 2 inspections will be done. The first one for product certificate to take sample. The second one for the final confirmation before shipment. They will come every time. And I will get that certificate every time. Because I am on Route A. And for the product certificate is $300. SONCAP is also $300. Route B. Route B is designed for a trader who trade a lot with Africa. Sorry, who trade a lot with Nigeria. A trader who trade a lot with Nigeria. A trader now. A trader now. Product status is now registered. When my product is registered, when I want to go to Route B, when I achieve Route B, my product will be registered. My product certificate is valid for 12 months. The number of shipments I can use it for is multiple, as many shipments as possible in a year. For me to get registered for Route B, I must have done 4 fully compliant shipments, and there will be factory audit for me to be registered for Route B. It can also be issued for an exporter or a supplier. It can also be issued for an exporter or a supplier. It can also be issued for an exporter or a supplier. Inspection for SONCAP happen for every shipment. Inspection for SONCAP happen for every shipment. That is under Route A. But for Route B, inspection for contract happen 40% in a quarter. I'm distinguishing Route A and Route B. SONCAP certificate is issued for every shipment in Route A, but out of every 10 containers I ship in 3 months, 4 containers will be inspected. Out of every 10 containers I ship in 3 months, 4 containers will be inspected. 40% per quarter. 40% per quarter. 40% per quarter. The product certificate fee is $300. The SONCAP certificate fee is $300. The last route is route C. And what is peculiar about route C? Route C, the product is not registered, the product is licensed. Licensed. The validity of the product certificate issued at the commencement of route C is 12 months. The number of shipments that can be used to do, that I can use it to do is multiple, as many as possible. For me to be in route C, I must have passed route B plus 2 factory verification. Plus 2 factory verification process. Manufacturers is the only person that can apply for licensing of a product. A manufacturer is the only person that can apply for the licensing of a product. A manufacturer is the only person that can apply for the licensing of a product. A manufacturer is the only person that can apply for the licensing of a product. To apply for a product to apply for an unregistered product, exporter or supplier can apply. To apply for a registered product, exporter or supplier can apply. To apply for a licensed product, only the owner of the goods who gave access to the factory to do factory verification can apply. SONCAP certificate, which is issued every shipment under route A, issue for 40% of the product shipped in a quarter under route B, is only issued twice in a year, every 6 months under route C. However, product certificate is $1,300 and SONCAP certificate is $300, total of $1,600. Total of $1,600. Total of $1,600. These are the routes available under the SONCAP program. These routes are designed to ensure that, so here is the way it works. If I am a new exporter, not a regular, if I'm a new importer, not a regular importer, I just imported for my factory, I'm importing for my house, I'm importing for the church, I'm importing for the mosque, I'm importing for a big building we are building in Nigeria. Route A straight. Route B. If I am a regular importer but not the owner of the goods, not the manufacturer of the goods. If I'm a regular trader, I trade regularly, but I'm not the manufacturer of the good. I'm only trading in the goods. If I am only trading in the goods, I can apply for route B. Route A, a new importer. Route B, a regular importer. Route C is designed for manufacturer who is strategically planning to target Nigeria market. Route C is designed for manufacturers who is strategically planning to target Nigeria market. I'm basically saying, look, my objective in this business is to consider Nigeria market. So because I am considering Nigeria market, what then happens is this. The fact that I am considering Nigerian market makes it easy for me to attract more buyers in Nigeria if they know my product have a license. if they know my product have a license. Why is it difficult to open trading for NG website? Mr. Adesheun, let me click it. I just click now and it open. I think it's your network. I surely think it's your network. I just click now and it open without any delay. So I'm wondering what could be the problem. Let me drop it again. I've just dropped it again. I don't know what the problem could be, but I mean, I click it one time and it open here on my system. So if it's opening, I guess it's your network that's probably causing the issue you are having on your end. So sorry about that anyway. As I round off, I would like to say that I'm done with SONCAP. For 2 weeks now, I've not been able to do weekend. I don't want to promise Saturday and Sunday. If I have the time, I have a long lectures on Saturdays. So sometimes when I get home in the evening, I'm tired. So sometimes I'm literally sleeping when I want to do that thing, and I don't want to be sleeping while talking to you. So I feel sleepy because I'm tired. I just feel I should go to bed. So because I do it around 7, 8 p.m. and so it's been challenging for weekend, but I'm happy that I'm able to keep at it Monday. At least we have 10 episodes every week, Monday to Friday, morning, evening. We have 10 episodes. I'm glad I'm able to keep to that. So if I'm not able to do this weekend again, I'm sorry. I will try, but if I'm not able to, then we'll see again on Monday. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Delahin, and this is Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3D Business Academy. See you on Monday. See you tomorrow or Monday. Bye for now.